Kitkatscanread. It's tea time, folks! Hello everybody, my name is Katie. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and actually it's book haul time. Sorry to disappoint you, and my tea is sure to go cold because I have a lot of books to show you that I have accumulated throughout the month of August. Because there is a lot, I'm going to get straight on with this video. As always, I'm going to begin with books that I have received for review because they're new and they're fresh, and I always want you guys to remember them first. So the first book that I have to show you is called Red Rising, and it is by Pierce Brown, and this isn't released until the 25th of September, so a month away, and I have heard absolutely fantastic things. There's so many great reviews about this book already, even from big places like the Daily Express, and I just heard that, oh my god, just this book is fantastic, and it's just out there with Katniss and Ender, and oh, it sounds fantastic, and like a new sort of dystopian book, and oh my god, I need to read this so soon because I'm in a really big dystopian and dark mood lately. Contemporaries are over because summer's nearly over and this is just taken over. So I need to read this pretty soon, but I'm so excited. So thank you so much to Hodder for this book. The next book that I have to show you is Frozen, and this is by Melissa de la Cruz and Michael Johnson. They have teamed together to create this first book in a series. Hopefully it's going to be, I'm not entirely sure, but it sounds fantastic, and it might have something to do with dragons in it, and I absolutely love dragons. And yeah, so this is my proof copy. This isn't released until the 2nd of September, so I'm going to begin reading this soon. I can't wait to get into it, and oh, just the excitement. Oh my god, I need to read it. So thank you so much to Orchard Books for this. I then have Rumies by Sarazar and Tara Altebrando. This is already out, but I'm so excited to read this. And this is about two girls, and they just begin slowly emailing each other until they email each other even more, and they find that as an escape from their lives, they just feel like they can just let it all out to each other because they feel like they're the only people that they can trust. Very kind of similar to Attachments by Rainbow Rowell, but it sounds really quirky, really fun, and I'm honestly looking forward to reading this. So thank you again to Hodder for this. Another book from Hodder is Defector by Suzanne Winokur. This is the sequel to Imposter, which I still have yet to read, but these are sci-fi sort of books. I just haven't been in the mood to read sci-fi as of late, but I feel like I'm getting more into the mood for those sort of books, and it does sound really cool. It's all about variants and all DNA, and that they can mimic appearances of other people. And in the first book she's given a mission that she completes, and in this one she's given another mission. So it sounds really cool. I love covers to these books, so thank you so much to Hodder. I've then got Half Blood by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and she is just a new favourite author of mine, so I feel like it's a sign that I got this. I'm so happy because this book's been in my wish list. I wanted to get it, but this is the UK cover edition. I'm so happy that they are bringing this into the UK now. I love the cover to this, and I've heard really interesting things about this series. I've had this first book is very similar to Vampire Academy, but I freaking adore Vampire Academy. So if that's the case, I should love this book. And I've had there's perhaps a love triangle, I'm not entirely sure, but hopefully I can dive into this and enjoy everything, and I probably will because I just love Jennifer Armentrout and her writing style and her ideas and just everything. So oh my god, so thank you so much to Hodder for sending this to me. I'm so excited to show this to you all. I've got Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas, which is the third book in this series, in the Throne of Glass series. Oh my god, the cover is beautiful. I think it's my favourite cover of all, and it's so cool. I freaking loved Throne of Glass. I need to get cracking with Crown of Midnight. Again, I haven't been in a fantasy fix, I've been in a more contemporary mood, But now summer's over, as they say, I feel like I'm getting more into the mood for reading like fantasy and all the dark stuff, dystopians and all that come with it. But I loved the first book, as I say, so I should carry on with this series, and I'm so glad and excited. But this isn't released until September, so oh my god, I need to read this soon. Like, oh. So thank you so much to Bloomsbury. You're amazing. I love you to pieces for sending this. And oh my god. And the final review book that I have to show you is so awesomely designed. Look at this. It was inside this box, and if I open it up, it's like a board game, which is really cool. And inside it's like there's rules there. And this is all from Electric Monkey, by the way, so they are awesome as always. And inside here I have lots of things. I have this postcard, so a bit of swag going on there. I have a pack of cards designed with it, and then I finally have the book, which is probably the most exciting of them all. There we go, my proof copy. Here's the messenger, he offers you a game. This book is called Messenger of Fear. It's by Michael Grant. He wrote the Gone series, and I haven't read that yet, but I've heard it's really good and I really want to read it. Oh my god. But this is his new book and it sounds freaking amazing. Just, oh, I need to read this. Next of all, I move on to some books that I won from a giveaway. This is a complete Rainbow Rowell collection, and I'm excited. I'm sure all of you Rainbow Rowell fans will be a bit jealous, and I'm sorry that you're jealous, but I can't help it. So I've got a copy of Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell, which I have read, and I will leave a link to my video review that I did of this book down in the description box below. But I have a different version of this book now, and I think I actually prefer this cover. I really like it. It's really quirky, it's really bright, and it's really in your face. I then got a copy of Landline by Rainbow Rowell, which I do already have, so I will be giving this copy away. Keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm freaking excited to give it away. I have a copy of Attachment by Rainbow Rowell, and this one I'm really looking forward to reading. It's been on my wish list for so long, and now that I have it, I'm so excited. I just want to read it. It's just so cool. And the final Rainbow Rowell book is a collector's edition of Fangirl. Look at that there. That is so cool. Oh my god. And wait. Look at the inside. I'm gonna take the dust jacket off and show you because it just looks so amazing. Look, I mean, the inside there's a nice like picture there, and even on the spine it's all pinky, but look on the inside of this flap right here. We have the emergency dance party on there. So I'm guessing that has something to do with the book. I have only read the first chapter of the book, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Now that I own the collector's edition, I'm so grateful and I'm so happy. Now on to some books that I found in a charity shop in the town next to me. I always love charity shop buys because you can always guarantee to find really great books in there. So I found Trailers by Kate Levan, and now I have read books by this author and I've never heard of this one. This must be like her more grown-up book because they're all in university. I love the cover to this book. It's like a fridge and it's quite a big book. It's bigger than my head. That is how big this book is. And on the front it says, first of all at university, never ever sleep with your housemate. So it sounds like it's going to be quirky and fun and awesome. The next book that I have to show you I see in every charity shop, and whether that's a sign, I don't know, but I finally took the plunge and purchased it. I thought it's about time I got this book because I keep picking it up and looking at it and thinking, nah. But then I was like, yeah. And that is The Shadow of the Wind. And this is by Carlos Rizafon. I'm not sure how that's pronounced. But again, this is another big book that's bigger than my head. I must have a small head. No, it's just big. But this is all about this boy, and he is told to pick one book from this library, and he picks a book that is called The Shadow of the Wind. And little does he know that that book may take a big effect on his life. So it sounds really cool, and this is really heavy, so I'm going to put this down right now. The next book that I picked up in a charity shop is this one. It's called Virtuosity by Jessica Martinez. I've heard nothing at all about this book, but I have heard of the author. And just by looking at the cover of this book, it seems like it's probably going to be a vampire novel, real dark, mystery, magic involved. Nah, it's just a normal contemporary with music involved, which is awesome. It sounds really, really good, and I'm really looking forward to it. I love the cover of this book actually. It's really, really shiny, beautiful and pretty, and I need to read more books with music in, so I'm lucky that I found this. I then found Red Glove by Holly Black, which is book number 2 in the Curse Workers series, trilogy, I don't know what it is. But I've recently hauled the first book, White Cat, either at the beginning of the year or the end of last year. I can't remember. I found it in a used bookstore as well. But I found this one, so I thought I will pick this up and purchase it because I've heard that Holly Black is fantastic. I then found a chick litty novel, and this is called Me and You, and it's by Claudia Carroll. And this is about a girl called Kitty. Her life is wonderful and perfect, but little does she know that her past is catching up with her. And it just sounds like one of those books that's warm, fluffy, and just something that will pick you up and make you feel good. I then managed to find Sea of Shadows by Kelly Armstrong, which is the first book in her new series. A very shiny book in fantastic condition, and I love this author. She has really good writing, really great ideas. She's written so many books, and she is fantastic. So I'm looking forward to reading this new novel by this author. And the final charity shop buy that I'm going to show you is one that I'm excited for. When I found it, I was like, I need that book in my life because I've had nothing, literally nothing but great things about it. And that is The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. I quite like the cover of this book, and it's actually a real beast of a book. But I've heard just that it will get you right here, like right here, and it's meant to be a New York Times bestseller. Really fantastic. Of course, it's been made into a movie. I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't know whether the movie's good or not, but I'm looking forward to this when I get round to it. Not sure when, because it's so massive. Now on to some books that I purchased via the internet. I got Dark Days by Kate Ormond, and this author, she's really nice, and I felt really bad that I haven't read her book yet, but I have wanted to. It's been in my wish list, and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I love the cover of this book. It's really awesome. It's not that big of a book actually. Shouldn't take me long to read. I like shiny dust jackets, and I love the front of that. It looks so cool. I'm really looking forward to beginning Kate's book. A couple of books that I found for really cheap from Amazon, and this one they were selling for probably about £2.30 including postage, brand new via Amazon. Like Amazon, I was just like, why? Because I've heard really good things about this book, and this is Such a Rush by Jennifer Eccles. Now, I read Biggest Flirts by this author, and I freaking love and adore that book. You need to purchase it, and I've heard really good things about this, so I need to get this read because I'm excited. But for £2.30, what a joke. It's an American floppy as well, and we all know I love my floppy paperbacks. I love it floppy. And the other book that I found for around about the same price for exactly the same reason was this book. It's called Reckoning by Kerry Wilkinson, and this is the first book that's in the Blackthorn trilogy, so it's a trilogy, and I've heard nothing about this book on BookTube, so I have no idea this book, whether it's good, I don't know, but it was very cheap, and I thought, that is a sign, Katie, you need to get that. And the final book that I purchased via the internet is, of course, Isla and the Happily Ever After, the hardback edition, because I have hardbacks of her other 2 companion novels, Anna and the French Kiss and Lola and the Boy Next Door, which I have read and absolutely love. Both of them 5-star ratings, and I feel like I've been waiting forever for this book to be released. And now that I have it, I'm so excited, so I'm probably going to read this pretty soon. And I love the cover to this book. It's just gorgeous and it's pretty, and oh my god, but it's Stephanie Perkins, and she has a fantastic writing style, and she just knows how to get me, so I'm probably going to be captivated by this book when I begin reading this and be completely addicted like I was with her other books. And hopefully I do love and enjoy this book. These next two books I purchased from my local bookstore in my village. It's always good to support your local bookstores, and it influences me because I'm trying to be really healthy on my days off, to walk into my village and then reward myself with a book or two, and then to walk back, and that way I'm being healthy and I get a reward for it, and that just motivates me to do it a lot more. So I found a couple of books in there and I felt really good to support my local bookshop. But I got Storm by Bridget Kemmerer, and look at the cover to this book. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've had really good things about this book, like nothing but good things, so I'm just like, I need to get this. So I picked it up straight away. I was like, that's gonna be one of the books that I'm going to buy. But then I found this and I was like, I need that in my life because this is in my wish list. Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea by April G. Cholke. I don't know how that author's name is pronounced, but there is the cover. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it mystical? It is gorgeous. I've heard fantastic things about this book. Oh my god. So I need to read this book pretty soon, because when you hear good things about books, you need to read them. And the final set of books I'm going to show you are books I've purchased from Waterstones. I got Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson, and this was on the table of buy one get one frees, and I was like, I need this in my life because Morgan Matson with Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, I loved it, and I've heard nothing but absolutely fantastic things about this book. I feel it's just one of those contemporaries that really picks you up, makes you feel absolutely fantastic, and it's what I need in my life. It just sounds like my sort of book, and I need to read it. And along with that book, I got The Manifesto on How to Be Interesting by Holly Bourne, and look, it's orange. The pages are orange on the edge. They're so cool, and I've heard really great things about this from my UK blogger friends, and yes, so I've got this now. I need to read it. It sounds really good. It sounds really good. I then picked up Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo, the third book. I thought I'd get this. I was like looking at it like, I haven't read the other books yet, but then I picked it up and was like, I could marathon them all, because I've had nothing but fantastic things about these books. Just nothing but really good things. And it's read, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. I need it in my life, and I will surely marathon them all. I then picked up The Weight of Water by Sarah Crossan because I recently finished another book by this author that was really good, really got me here. It's called Apple and Rain, and it's only just literally been released, and it's so good. You guys need to pick it up. It's amazing in so many different ways, and I wanted to pick up her other book, and when I saw this in the bookstore, I was just like, that is a sign that I need to read it. And it's quite short, and it shouldn't take me long to read whatsoever, but hopefully this book is fantastic as well. This was a book that I didn't know was out, but it's by an author that I have read books of before, and this is called Playlist for a Broken Heart, and it's by Kathy Hopkins. I've read loads and loads of books by this author, and this sounds really cool. Just playlist music, and for a broken heart, it sounds like one of those really sassy books that just makes you feel really good and really happy, and like when you finish it, you're like, oh my god, that book was really good, because it just made me feel so uplifted and happy. And hopefully this book does that justice, like, to me. I'm looking forward to it. I then found Stolen by Lucy Christopher, and this is one of those books I've been picking up and putting it down, picking up, putting it down, thinking, do I need to get it? But it just sounds really interesting, and I love the cover to this. It's really gorgeous. It's orange, it's beautiful, and Chicken House are fantastic, and I need to read this. So I finally picked it up and was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it. This is another book that I keep looking at and was just like, I want it in my life because I freaking love dragons, like, oh my god. And I know Katrina from Little Book Owl is reading this, and this is Seraphina by Rachel Hartman. I love dragons, like dragons, oh my god, if they were an existing animal, I would love one as a pet. I would love it, have it in the garden, have a barbecue, you know, but it just, and it's floppy, and it's I need to read books with dragons in them. I then have the 100 by Cass Morgan. I've been wanting to pick this book up. It's been in my wish list as well, and this was part of the buy one get one free deal, and it's been made into a TV show. I know this is obviously the TV show cover, but that stuff doesn't really bother me too much, and I need to read this book. It sounds so good, and it just sounds right up my street, and I'm so excited, like you've no idea. And the other book that I got with the 100 to complete the deal was The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman, and I've had nothing but great things about this author. I've been wanting to read his books, and this just seems like a great book to start with because it's Specsavers National Book Awards and the winner book of the year for 2013. So it's got rewards and people have said really great things about this author, so I need to get on the bandwagon and read his books. Right guys, these are all of the books that I've shown you in today's haul. This is really heavy and I can't believe I managed to do this. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please do let me know down in the comment box below if you've read any of these or if you'd be really interested in them. I'm sorry I didn't go into a lot about what the books are about, but that would make this video completely massive, and I don't want to waste your time with that. That is what good reads is for. That will give you a good enough explanation what the book is about. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching as always. I love you all to pieces. Keep smiling, keep reading and be happy. My name is Katie and I'll see you all in my next video.